Gonna say good luck, best of 7. He says you too. He says sure. Fantastic. Okay, so off we go. Let's start off with e4. Try and stick to my best openings for the start of this, and maybe mix things up a little bit later on. So we're gonna have a Roy Lopez with a Berlin, and okay, I'll just go Rook E1. Keep it very solid for the moment, just because, you know, I mean, we're playing Danny. We want to make sure that we play good moves the whole time. Bishop F6 is coming. Okay, so that's going around there. D5 is maybe tricky. And then Knight C3. And Knight takes. I think this should be a little bit better for white. Here. B1 and Bishop E3 perhaps. Rook D1. Really want to target down this pawn if I can do. Takes. Bishop A2. I've got Rook A1. I think I'm picking up a pawn here. Rook A8, Bishop D4. Here, Rook B6. Oh, that's tricky. B3, because I don't want to allow him to just something. Rook takes B7, Bishop D3. Rook check. Oh, this is annoying. I guess I've got my own Bishop C5 trick here. How does he dodge that? Am I winning? I wasted a lot of time working all of that out. Oh my word, I wasted a lot of time working that out. Well, congratulations to me for finding some decent moves, but that might just result in me losing on time in another winning position. But we will see. Oh, that move's annoying. And push that across there. Okay, need this B pawn. B pawn for the win. Check, and here. Yeah, he couldn't go forward there because of something. Ah, no! Is there time to mate him? Oh, it took me so long to take the rook on e2. Just about. Well, I feel lucky there, but I've lost so many games on time tonight that that I'm just so relieved not to lose a game on time, winning by just 0.6 seconds. So we go into game number 2, and I take the early lead in this best of 7. Whew, my heart is going reasonably quickly after that. Okay, so we have some kind of opening. It's a Sicilian. Sorry, my brain is gone. On holiday for just a short period of time. It will hopefully be resuming normal service in the near future. Okay, well, G4 is really interesting. Can I go H5? I've just gone H5, so I guess we'll find out. I think this is good for me. Guess he's going to go H3 and force me back. Oh, Bishop F4 is met with Knight D3 check, so he plays there instead. Bishop B4 maybe. Oh, I'm not material up. I was going to say he's got compensation, but given that I'm not material up, I guess he's better. Oh well, that's a thing. He's going to go Knight D6 check, I think. Oh, I'm not certain about F5. Let's get some counterplay going. So my commentary is still struggling somewhat from the craziness at the end of that last game. But, right, that pawn on A3 must be a benefit to me later on. Wow, he's gone F6. What? Can he go F6? How can he go F6? Why did he go F6? He's not taken back. If he takes back, I think I can take on B5. And then meet Queen G7 with Rook F8. But I might be missing something. Oh, I'm missing that. But I think I have D5. Oh my word, we've got another ridiculously complicated game. And then Bishop takes here. Pawn takes E6, Queen C7. Someone's getting mated here. It might be me. And then f6, takes on f8, takes. Oh, I didn't mean to go to that square. He didn't mean to go that square. Right, and he's going to have won this game. Right, let's confuse him. Is there any chance of him stalemating me? No, I'm going to lose on time. So it resigns. He won by resignation, and I had 0.0 seconds left, so there we go. 1-1. Probably a fair scoreline. I have no idea what was going on in that game. It was crazy. My voice is about to go, so it's important for me to take a quick break there and take a sip of my drink. Okay, so e4 was the choice in the last game. Let's switch over to f4 and see how we go in game 3 of this best of 7. He's taking his time about what his reply is, so let us see. Come on, Danny. You must have seen f4 before. I've played it against you. Is he going to go e5? Oh, I think he was just tweeting or mentioning this this game. Okay, right. So we have a reverse Leningrad Dutch. Some kind of theory. Okay, now it's a closed Sicilian. And then h3 and g4 looks like some kind of sensible thing to do. And then g4. Feels like the most important thing to do is to stay up on the clock in these games. Maybe I can go c3 and force him to move the knight. But okay, he's decided to preempt that, and that's fine. I think this is better for white, but I'm just going to tuck my king into the corner to be safe. Do I have a plan? Okay, I don't really have a plan. Okay, that's annoying. Maybe I need to swing the queen away from all of this. Maybe queen e4 is a thing. Meet bishop c7 with queen c4. But then he's got bishop d5, so I'm just going to go back. And he goes a pawn up here. Right, I need to move faster. Oh, I need counterplay. Let's go h4 and bishop h3, maybe king h2, get my king off the diagonal. Okay, so bishop h3, kind of a move I'm relying on for counterplay. Queen across, maybe queen b3 for a pin. And yeah, I kind of thought he might play that move. Oh, I'm falling apart here in this third game. Yeah, I am definitely falling apart. There is just the slimmest of chances I can get back into this, but let's see. Maybe if I can push this e-pawn down the board fast enough, that will be enough. Rook g8 would be nice, allowing knight f7. Takes. I don't think I have enough time to come up with any kind of play here. So we move. And then double here. King moves. King takes. Rook here. Rook here. Ooh. That would have been threefold repetition the move before, but after bishop g6 it obviously wasn't. It's down to less than 2 seconds. Oh well. So he takes a 2-1 lead. Gonna switch back to the French if he plays e4, I think, and that's what we see. Bishop b4, that's what we're gonna do. And then bishop a5, this is always a fun line to play. Bishop back to c7, bishop d7, and take that off. Knight c6. Ooh, this is not the theory, is it? Have I messed this up somewhat? I don't even remember. Knight f5 takes, queen takes. Oh, that would win. I think I'm winning the exchange. Ooh, I'm winning something. That's a piece. Well, that's useful. Still not all that confident in this game. He's got some counterplay. He's going for a big attack. Hopefully I'm defending against that now. Fingers crossed. I just want to swap off some material. It's not as clear as I would like it to be, but please tell me I'm not blundering this away. I think I am blundering this away, aren't I? I actually don't believe it. I allowed that b-pawn to push too fast down the board. That's an unsmiley face in chat. There we go. Well, now it really matters. I can't afford another loss, so let's switch across to d4 in this game. We have now been going for 2 hours, so forgive me if I seem a little bit more tired than I did at the start, but that does not mean that we are going to give up on an epic comeback. There is still time. There is still hope. Yeah. For half a second there, I was going to castle on the opposite side of the board, but in the end decided not to. And takes and takes. And here, maybe if I get to go e5, I should be better here. Oh, bishop takes f3. Why did I not notice bishop takes f3? Don't even answer that. Maybe I can make something work here with bishop a6. It's possible. Okay, let's make this work. Oh, queen g5 check is just a very good move. I was really hoping he didn't have queen g5 check, but obviously he did. Now the job of getting back into this game is much, much harder. I am just a pawn down, as well as all my other troubles. But of course, in that last game, Danny showed that it's possible to come back from a bad position. So I'm going to try and take heart from that. But of course, yeah, just going to need to move very quickly. King across. Oh, he's demonstrating at least some technique here. And let's push that pawn. What's going on here? Rook g1. Let's take that off and take that off. At least attempt to make this complicated. Take that. c3, I think I've got maybe something. We've both got very little time left on the clock. This is going to be... Ooh. What is going on? Ah, that move. That move is a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Let's play the last two games anyway. Oh dear, I completely overlooked that. Anyway. So, he's 4-1 up. There's no way I can win the match anymore. But, I'm just going to play for a little bit of pride here. And let's go knight c6 and confuse him. Play a different opening. Maybe an early f6. Get my way back into this somehow. Castles and knight h4? Maybe that's a thing. Okay. Or maybe bishop h4. Is this going to work? This looks really dangerous. This looks very, very dangerous. Okay, so he just decides to sacrifice a pawn. And then he was threatening h7, so h6. Oh wow, he just gives up a piece. Oh, this looks really dangerous. Let's run away. Oh, he wins the piece back. Oh, well that's just like cheating. And what is he going to be? Pawn up here. Okay, well let's see if I can get my pieces into the game and fight on. I wonder what I did wrong there. Who knows? Does this have a way of finishing me off here? My king's running away. We're still fighting here. King moves up. Oh, he's just going to be a pawn up in this ending, but oh well. Maybe we can do this. Can we set up some kind of blockade? I don't know. And knight goes back again. Take that off. Bishop back. How's he going to win this game? Just going to try and confuse him for a second. What's going on? Takes and takes. I win the pawn back. That's good news. Oh, what? I actually flicked my eyes away from the board for a second there to look at the clock, and didn't. Oh my word! Anyway, the good thing I can say is that this is going to be the last game of tonight's Hack Attack, so we're going to go down in flames. Which move? Let's go back to e4 and b3. How are we going to do this? E5 and knight f3. And let's do some tricky things. Here and takes. And takes that off, and then bishop d3. Maybe queen e2 and castles queenside. That looks kind of dangerous. He's going bishop there, so let's go h3 and get rid of that. Let's go kingside here. I think it's going to be foolhardy to continue with my original plan. And I should have flicked queen h4, queen check-in. Does this not pick up a pawn? I think it does. So how am I going to actually open up the position? Maybe I can go f4 at some moment. Let's just tuck my king away to avoid any kind of really serious accidents. F5 looks kind of scary, but then I can take on c6 and take on e5 with check. And then I can't defend, so I have to go f3, which is annoying, but rook g2, rook g1 looks just about okay. And he's going to play queen g6 here, I think. Oh, he's played that. Well, I think I can take, and then I can't take again because of queen takes f3, but I can give it at least a check, and then go king g2. Oh, I could have taken off with check! Oh, I don't believe it. That would have completely won the game. Oh, that would have been game over 100%. This should still be okay for me, but this is suddenly, it might not be winning. King goes up. Right, let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm not getting mated, I won't know. Is it going to be a draw? What's going to be the result? I have no idea, as you can tell. Takes and takes. Keep moving the king up. Can I put the king on g8? King across. It's a draw. And yeah, we're just going to go back to that moment. Just going back. We can actually, if I click analyze it in live, that's going to come up. Okay, so if we just go through, where was the moment? Rook g1, bishop g5, rook takes g2, bishop takes e3, rook takes g8, check, king d7. And now I calculated that I couldn't take this bishop off with pawn takes bishop, because he would follow up with queen takes f3 check, picking up the king on attacking the king on h1 and the rook on d1. But d takes e3 is discovered check against the king on d7. So obviously there's no time for queen takes f3 here. That would leave him having to play king e7, and it's going to be game over pretty quickly here. Because, well, I've got a whole extra piece compared to the game, and the game was close enough to winning anyway. There might be some way to win it immediately here, but even if not, I mean, just here, and I can even take some time to just go king g2 and protect this pawn and then bring the rook in. And it's all over. But congratulations to Danny, who did win that best of 7 with a final score of 5.5 to Danny and 1.5 to me. Anyway, that just about wraps up Hack Attack for this week. We will be going live every Monday evening at 8 PM UK time. So please do come and watch again. Also, if you want to be please hit the follow button at twitch.tv/chess to be notified about future broadcasts. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at @Rendle. You can follow my producer at HongKongJohn. And of course, you can follow at Chess.com for all of their news, which will include Hack Attack updates. Thank you all for making this a lot of fun. And I will see you again same time next week. Good night.